Hello, people. This is the Hillbilly halfwit here today in Gaza, and had a few days off, so I haven't been uploading. Just been doing a bit of some other stuff at home and a bit of metal detecting here and there. So here we are again. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today is these new rules coming in for 20 mile an hour all around the EU and the UK. Apparently, when did that all sneak in? I don't know. So if you haven't already subscribed and commented, please comment and subscribe and like and share this stuff out there, because as you know, my channel gets stopped. So let's get going. Now, if you've been to my shop already, I got another one up here now. This is what you can put on anything on there, from cups to t-shirts to whatever. So if you want to go to some protest, some farming protest, and you want to have something not the hillbilly halfwit, not without the hillbilly halfwit on, you can have that on anything you want. Okay, it's up to you. Now, this is what life is going to be like under these new people. I'm here to get permission to use my own property. You're not going to believe this story, and if you haven't heard it already, I was like, oh my god. I'm here to get permission to use my own property. That is how things are going. Now, they are bringing in this law that your car automatically has to slow down for the speed limit on this area or the sign. So it must be GPS done or something. All new cars have it on, and it hasn't been switched on automatically. But from now on, it has to be switched on automatically. So this is pretty nutty stuff. Drivers warned of massive change in how we drive as mandatory speed limiters fitted on cars. Some cars will be retrofitted with the technology. UK motorists have been given a 4-week notice of new stricter controls on the speed at which they can drive from July. Speed limiters will begin being installed in new cars, aiming to reduce the number of accidents and speeding fines. All vehicles rolling out of factories and in showrooms will need to be fitted with Intelligent Speed Assist (ISA) technology. The new rule, set to take effect in July, that's July this year, introduced mandatory speed limiters, changing how we drive on roads. A spokesperson for Motor Match stated reports. They further explained these intelligent speed assist systems will become standard, forcing drivers to adhere to speed limiters automatically. For example, ISA technology would restrict you to a maximum of 70 miles an hour, as this is the national speed limit. Yes, but it'll also restrict you to 20 miles an hour. That's what they're not saying here. It added, it's crucial to understand that while speed limiters are already present in many cars, the upcoming regulations tighten controls, showing support for the introduction of mandatory speed limiters is key to supporting safer roads. Last year, police records indicate that exceeding the speed limit was a contributing factor in 20% of road deaths. Moreover, travelling too fast or surpassing the speed limit contributes to 25% of fatalities. They are dropping the speed limit, so everybody's above the speed limit, aren't they? That's why, in Wales, speed limits are established for a reason, and it's illegal to disregard them. Cars that have already been manufactured and are yet to be sold will also have to comply with the rules. Cars currently on display in showrooms will require retrofitting to comply with the new rule, which comes into effect on July the 7th. Drivers can deactivate the limiters, but they will reactivate automatically when the car is restarted and will need to be deactivated each time. The legislation stipulates that it applies to all cars sold in Europe, not just those in EU member states, meaning it remains applicable to the UK. Oh, so much for leaving the EU, eh? So we're basically just being in the EU, and our civil service are just doing this nonsense on the worst of us. This is what it's all about. I've been saying it for the last few weeks. Agenda 2030. I didn't think this 3 months ago, but it's actually what is going on. We are being farmed by a load of nutcases, and Mr. Blair is going to be in charge of that before long. It's pretty mad. It's pretty mad. You read through that. You click on that and read through all that, and you'll see how much of that has happened already and how much we're going to have. So that's the one for today. So comment, rate, and subscribe, and don't forget to click on my shop and have a look at that new thing on there if you don't want to have the Hillbilly halfwit on there. Okay. Ta-da!